Oh, or the whole thing falls down. Maybe the whole thing just falls down. How about that? That went smoothly and perfectly according to plan. Get some weight on this thing. Oh boy. This is exciting to watch, I'm sure. I don't even know. Can somebody explain? Can I get to you from somewhere else? Can I? Oh. Oh, of course. Just came off. Ouch. Stop hitting your head on the freaking fender apron, would you?
Well, the next big job is suspension work. I took the brakes apart. I have shocks. I have upper control arms, lower control arms. I ordered some brake parts. Big order, lots of parts. Gonna be fun. Shock will come out. Spring will get held up with my little homemade spring compressor. I'm not even gonna change springs. I'm keeping them. I'll compress the spring, take it off the control arm, get the control arm off, get the lower control arm off. Well, of course, take the knuckle off. So, yeah, I got, oh boy, those, look at those sway bar links. Those look fantastic. I'll probably just ride with those.
All right, so here I am back after, the shock tower rebuilds and the export brace installation and I forget what else. So spring is going to go back in with my homemade spring compressor. I've compressed it enough to get the control arm in there. The issue is my spring is not quite rotated enough so that the cut end here is not going to come all the way out here. Now it's on to taking the spring compressor off, hopefully getting it to seat in here. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and get a 4x4 under the front of the control arm just so it doesn't drop all the way with the spring on it. All right, so it just kind of popped down into place and I'm close. It's about, half inch maybe from the, I don't know if you can see right there. So the end of the spring is about a half inch or so from where it's supposed to be. That's gonna have to be good enough for who it's for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just take the 2x4 out because it lifted itself right up off the jack stand, because with no engine in there, there's not enough weight to compress the spring on the control arm, so the control arm's just gonna bottom out. There, that might help. Upper plate off. I mean, the spring compressor, it works. It's kind of, it's a little fiddly maybe, but it definitely works. And let me tell you, after I about had the Thunderbird spring compressor blow up in my face, that kind of cured me from using that again. So, well, there you have it. So, spring, upper control arm in. So before I get too much further, I thought I better take the old sway bar off. Got the cross member there. I'm gonna clean that up, clean up the sway bar. I got new bushings to put in there, so I gotta get that off of there. I don't know if I can do this without, oh my goodness. What are you even looking at? There you are. Oh yeah. I had no pressure left in the can, so I took the old air nozzle and, oh, come on. You got anything left in there? Help me out. Now I got the other one off, and it was. Let me show you here. It's a little misshapen. Something. Yeah, I had to actually bend. It was bent this way so far that I couldn't even get a socket up on to the nut here. So I'm gonna have to straighten that out. That's supposed to be, you know, how shall we call it? Symmetrical. Okay, let's see what we got here. I can't believe that sucker came out. How warm are you? Not terrible. What do you know? Come on, out. There it went. Luckily, I caught it with my neck. Come on. Huh. See, that looks normal. It doesn't look normal. Yeah, I figured bolting it back up and just maybe doing some pounding here. That's better than it was, I believe. I busted out my favorite black paint and made these suckers all brand new. How about that? And of course, I had to hang up in the old Russian olive tree, which my wife loves. And I even made my strut brand new, the bracket brand new. I haven't made the spring brand new yet. I'll have to do that. So I believe we're ready to get this thing back on schedule here, putting some stuff back together. The thing I don't like about these, I was looking at the old, that what the H is that? What's that about? Like that? That's yeah, that's it. What is this? Scott Drake. I don't know. Is that enough to explain? I don't. And these, oh, I didn't paint these. Anyway, the rubbers are too narrow compared to the bracket. So what's up with that? I'll see if I can put the old lower control arm in. Also spray a little bit of paint up in there just to, you know, make it new again. Oh, let's see. Oh, are you gonna have to get pry it apart? Or are you gonna fit? Gee dang it. Where's my spray can? It's almost gone. I gotta go get some more. Oh, come on. Help me out. That's good. Oh, she's thick. Can't be. Oh boy. Oh boy, is she thick. That paint is just a rolling down. I did not know that I would be finger painting today. No, my old black thumb. All right, now can you help me out and get? Maybe if I do this, maybe. No. Oh boy. There. Yep. Oh, it's close. That's close. Let's see. Where's my Craftsman hammer? Oh, lovely. Well, how about that? We got a lower control arm in. That's pretty neat. That thing's going to be ready to bolt up. Oh boy. We have the bushing here. That's supposed to have the lip that's able to stick out to one side. That's all on this side. Because they're too freaking narrow for the width of the brackets. Okay, so what I did is I took both of them back off in the barn, and I on the old rigid oscillating spindle sander. I took both of those nubs all the way down, took some measurements off the old rubbers and off these rubbers, and it looks like most of the other dimensions are right. So I'm just going to throw them in there. They are just a little bit wider than the actual bracket. So once I slide that up in there, I mean, I think it'll end up being fine. Ow! Hit the old funny bone nerve. Ow! It's making my fingers numb. I guess I'll just take them up a little bit at a time, maybe. Well, it looks sort of right. All right, I got to get the old shock put in here. Oh. Gotta run and go get some more of my favorite spray paint. Oh, let's see, we got all the new hardware. Lifts the whole car up off the jack stand, which is what I had earlier going on. Is that gonna... I don't know if I can get the nut started on that. No, I don't think so. I don't know that I can even get... Oh yeah, I remember getting these off was a real test. Get some weight on this thing. Oh boy. This is exciting to watch, I'm sure. I don't even know where I am. Can somebody explain this to me? Should shocks be this difficult to get installed? I don't feel like it should be this difficult. Can I get to you from somewhere else? Can I get a screwdriver on there? Yeah, I think I can. Well, the problem is, how do I get my hand back in there with a nut to start the nut? Oh, of course, just came off. Ouch. Stop hitting your head on the freaking fender apron, would you? All right, where'd it go this time? With this little space in there and no way to get the control arm to be up and level, I don't think you can do this. I feel like it's turning. It's definitely turning. Is it threading? It is. Wow. Okay, so that one started. Well, by some miracle, I got both of them started. But I'm going to have to wait because I need some weight in here to compress that spring. Because right now, the shock is all the way leaned up here. I gotta rotate that over, get that up inside the upper shock mount, and that's going to have to come up to do that. So the travel on the upper control arm is actually lower than what the shock right now is, lower than what the shock will even allow. So I got problems. What are you doing here? I think this has gotten me halfway decent. So I put 170 pounds up on the front end here. That helped a little bit. I got a lever here pulled up and supported underneath, which allowed me to get the cap for the shock, and I can bolt that down now. So let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's take it down a little. Oh, I got to get that control arm up a smidge more. Just a smidge more. I need more. I need more. Oh, okay. Okay, I think it might be in place at least. I believe the shock is mounted. All right, so I'm going to do this in the correct order. Get my control arms in, get my spindle on. Then, well, I still got to compress the spring too. Haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna get my lower control arm in. Oh, come on now. Oh, looks like you're gonna have to be pried apart as well. Oh. Nope. Oh, what in the? Okay. How about that? There we go. I need to get the cross member bolted back up as well. Oh, let's go with this one. Okay. Oh, can you possibly? There. Okay. Okay. Get that started. I've got everything in and tightened up. I ended up having to take my 4x4 porta power out because I couldn't get to this backside, the rear nut for the upper control arm, because that 2x4 I had wedged in was right in the road. So I got the upper control arm bolted up, ready to rock and roll. Got the spindle looking brand new again. Got it attached. Haven't tightened anything down fully. Went ahead and put a 4x4 under here to keep the upper control arm up some. But what's going to happen is, as soon as I take all the spring tension off with the compressor here and mount it there, that is going to lift the whole car right off the jack stand because I got no weight in the engine bay. So I might ought to grab my weights, put those back. Okay. All right, now let's get the old spring going down. Already I can tell, I mean, having it in there the way I do, being able to pull up to get the upper control arm into place, I mean, I can tell already the spring is in a much better place to be going into the right position. And prepare for the entire car to be lifted up off the jack stand. Oh, or the whole thing falls down. Maybe the whole thing just falls down. How about that? That went smoothly and perfectly according to plan. I better grab the old jack. Let's see if I can do this. Because as it came down, it fell toward the driver's side. I wonder if I can get it to slide. Yeah. Okay, well, that's a little bit closer to where it was. So I didn't realize when I was messing with getting this thing back up on jack stands that in the back I'm completely off these jack stands. They're laying on them. Oh. Okay, so I got it back up on all 4 jack stands. Now I got to take the bolts off of the export brace. Well, actually, before I do that, let me drop the shock down in there. What I'm hoping is that can help lift, give me a little more space. And yeah, a little bit. Oh, that might help right there. I'm off the jack stand, so at least there's control arm definitely came up a smidge, which I think should give me enough room to get those bolts started. Well, all right, they all came off without the export brace moving, so that's a good sign. Now the next question is going to be, when I put the upper shock mount on, are these bolts actually lined up? This way a little bit. This back a little. This back a little. Come on. Ah, yes. Yes, sir. You are correct, sir. Okay. Well, that had to have helped. A smidge. A smidge. Now I need another rubber and a nut and a washer. And I gotta try to get that started up under here. Can I get the washer? Oh boy, I remember this from the other side. Give me another. Oh, let me give me another little bit. Oh, is that enough? That might be enough. Well, actually, I think what I did last time was I used just the washer and the nut first to help draw it down. Did I do that? And then that helped me draw the back one on. I don't know. That may be the case or it may not be the case. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll be darned. It is. It's actually doing something. No, don't mind me. It's just gonna take a minute. 3 clicks at a time. We'll get her. I mean, that seems fairly tight. Well, I'm not exactly sure at what point I lost the video here, but hey, it's done. Both of the studs on the bottom of the shock are mounted with rubbers, washers, and nuts. Got the top. I didn't snug them down completely yet, but the upper shock mount is secured to the export brace on both sides. I have full suspension back together. Everything's got to be tightened up, but it's all together and intact on both sides. So, lesson learned. Put the shock in last after you get everything else in and on. There you go. So, you too can do Mustang Gen 1 suspension, even if you're as dumb as me. Somebody turned the wind machine up to about 7 or 8 right now, but I forgot I still didn't have. I got my rope holding the tarp on, or not the tarp, but the car cover. So I still didn't put the old, this stuff, the old sway bar links. I didn't put those in yet. Oh, let's get you in there. Okay. You. One of you. And then one of you. And then you. And then you. Now, what do I do with the nut? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do I do with it? Oh no. There it is. Put the old bottom under here, I hope. Let's get this up in there. And then get that on there. And then this on here. Well, how about that? That's pretty easy. Let's give it the old what for. Now let's do this. Never really sure how tight to really go on those. Once that gets shoved up with weight on there, then I don't know. You tell me. If I didn't do it right, let me know in the comments. If you like that and there was anything useful whatsoever in that, I mean, I suppose hit the like and subscribe. We got a little bit of a sunset just starting back there. But yeah, hey, it's getting there. I did get the back end picked up. Jeez. I mean, it was literally laying on the ground. But got her back on jack stands. Come back around and you'll probably see some more work on this Turdmobile. So hopefully it's at least semi-entertaining. See you next time.